Hi everyone and welcome back. I've got an Assa D12 here. Sometimes I'll just grab a lock off the shelf, one that I haven't picked before, and I'll just start messing around with it without any real expectations. And sometimes it leads me to a pretty quick and successful open. That's what happened with this one. To be honest, that keyway has been pretty intimidating to me, and I was putting it off. I grabbed it off the shelf. I thought, I'm going to figure out what pick will fit and see what happens from there. So I started picking it, and I started making progress with it, and I was picking it in hand. So I decided to restart and film it. Did I show the key? Yeah. So there's the key. So the pins in this are pretty interesting. I believe the pins have like a chisel tip to them, and they engage with the key in such a way that all of these cuts, I'm assuming that all these cuts are to mask the bidding, but I'm wondering if, because of the chiseled tip on the pins, if it might have something to do with mastering. I remember seeing something a while ago to that effect, and I couldn't find it when it occurred to me with this, or when it came to mind again. I couldn't find that reference. But anyway, I wonder if anybody knows if these do have anything to do with mastering. Let me know down below. Anyway, let's get going. Key works. It's a Multipick number 11 dimple flag, and it fits like a dream. It's just long enough that it can get in there. So one was binding, still binding. Got a bunch of clicks from it. Feels good. There's little cutouts in the side of the keyway for the pins that I kind of use as a reference. Two was loose, three is binding, got a click from it. Four is loose. Feels like five was binding. I felt a little click from it. Six feels like a brick wall, actually. I can't get under it. I'm going to ease off tension and try and work there. Got under it. Did I count right? This isn't a 7-pin, is it? Anyway, there's another pin there. I feel like I'm up against another wall. There we go. I felt some rotation in the plug there. Back to one. Feels springy. Two is springy. Three feels springy. Four is binding. There we go. Feels good. 5 is springy. 6 is a brick wall again. There, snuck under it. It's springy. Back to 4, is it? Feels springy. Back to 3. I'm caught on something. It's probably 3. Yeah. 3 is binding. 2 is binding. Gotta click. 1 feels springy. 2 is springy. 3 is springy. 4 is springy. 5 is springy. 6 is a brick wall. There, snuck under it, it's springy. Let's go back to the 1. Feels springy. So does 2. So does 3. Oh, there, 4 was the holdout. We got it. So that was like kind of cool picking in hand. I don't pick cylinders like this in hand, I mean, for obvious reasons. It's kind of uncomfortable, but they tend to be longer sessions. But this one was kind of neat. Anyway, let's get it gutted. So this one, it's got a rod that screws in from the back that makes gutting super easy. Something I did notice though is the key pins wouldn't come out, and I'm kind of wondering, I haven't taken the plug out, so I'm kind of wondering if the key pins have some sort of weird shape to them. What am I looking for? Screwdriver. Got that. Let's get that out of the way. Cover those. See if we can latch onto the threads. Yep. There's the rod. The rod has little marks in it. Oh, they're probably just from the springs. Yeah, they're only on one part of it. Anyway. Okay. Tweezers. Spring 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's go back to front with the drivers. They're going to come out. There's 1. Or 6 rather. Okay, now they're all ready to come out. Barrel, barrel. 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 so the key pins are probably captive somehow, so I couldn't get them out. And there's this screw on the back. There we go. It's this shield, I guess, that blocks the keyway in the back of the keyway. And then there's this, I've never seen this before. This is new to me. This like cylinder threaded part on the back of the cylinder that locks the cylinder in place. There. It's kind of an interesting thing. Oh, there's a groove in there. Does this have a sidebar? I don't think so. All right. There. So this should. I don't know. Something's telling me to. I'm gonna use a follower anyway. I feel like there might be a surprise in there. Is that gonna work? I hope. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything in there, but I'm also not sure what's going on with these dewies. I'll show you that in a sec. So there's the plug and the key pins. Get the key out. One. Oh yeah, there's a little lip on the pin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a groove in the plug. Let me see. There's my light there. There's little grooves in the sides of the plug. And I'm assuming then that there's corresponding ridges in the key pins. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's threading in the plug. Both sides. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I was feeling like a lot of clicks, like serrations. Let's look at real quick. Key pin. Yeah, there's little fins on. Is it on both sides? Yep. Little fins on both sides of the pin. Where's focus? There we go. And then there's that chisel tip I was talking about. Oh, and there's a little heel on it too. Interesting. All right, I'm no locksmith, so I don't know the ins and outs of how this sort of things function. But you can see there's like a little heel on the bottom of that facet, the bottom of the face, and then the tip of the cut is kind of flattened as well. So there's like 2 surfaces, 3 surfaces really, if we're counting the facet, the chisel itself, like the angle of it. Interesting. I don't know a lot about this sort of feature in. Oh, look at this one. This one is split. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. And looks like they all have it to varying degrees. come back here. What was that? 5. Yeah, oh, that one is. Look at that. It's a V notch right in the middle of it. Interesting. I've never seen that before. That one has it too. So I'm guessing if we put that in there and see how it lands. How does that land? Okay. Oh, I get it. So then the pin would sit like this. Huh. Kind of cool. And then another pin, I wonder, could potentially that's kind of cool. Anyway, I don't want to get too wrapped up in that. So this here, I don't know. I don't think there's anything in there. Yeah. So there's 2 pins in these holes that are sprung. And if they get pushed on, they come up into the cylinder and presumably lock into holes in the plug. Another one. But I don't know why. Yeah, there's holes in the side of the plug, both sides, which would line up with those pins. Yeah, there it dropped in, and that locks the plug, but I don't know why that feature would exist. Like this would be the inside of the cylinder, on the inside of the door, rather. I guess you could just render it inoperable. I don't know why. Anyway, if anybody knows what these little spring-loaded pins are for, drop a comment down below. I'm interested. Anyway, I think that's all there is about this lock. There is a sidebar groove. I guess this cylinder can be used for different types of locks. You can probably put plug for something else in there that would have a sidebar. Anyway, let's get a close-up of the pins and then we'll wrap it all up. There we go. Assa D12 picked in hand with a dimple pick, 6 barrels, and some pretty cool key pins. That's all I've got. Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.